Hey y'all, so I quit my job a while back and now I make over 100K a year hanging out with dogs and pet sitting. Today's a slow day for me, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me and show you what a day looks like for me. Sorry you guys, I had to cut back and add this in. We'll also break down the earnings today so that you guys can get an overall picture of the work versus the income made off of it. All right, but first things first, coffee. I'll be right back. Now that coffee's out of the way, I double check my schedule. I always take a look the night before, but I also double check still the day of before I get started. What I use is called Precise Pet Care. It's amazing. I'll put it up here on the screen. So today I've got Zoe, Rocco, Olive, and Jake. I usually have Molly on my midday crew, but her humans canceled last minute, but I still get paid, so no complaints from me. I'm running a few minutes behind, so I'll update y'all as soon as I get to the first house. That'll be Zoe.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, so we've arrived at Zoe's. Zoe's a 1-year-old mini golden doodle, and she's 100% the laid-back chill type of all the dogs I've worked with. For these midday types of visits, I charge my clients $25 per visit, and it's roughly a 20 to 30-minute visit depending on the circumstance. One piece of advice I'll give you guys that I learned over the years is do not do specific time visits, 30 minutes, 45. It's for your benefit and your clients, even if your clients don't know it. Ask me about that in the comments below if you want to know the reasons. I'll explain it further there. All right, let's grab Zoe and knock out this first walk. As you can see, Zoe's very excited to see me today. Come on, Zoe. For all walks, I allow the dogs a warm-up and cool-down period. Just a few minutes to just chill before we go for a walk and a few minutes to rest after we get back. So as far as my services go, I have 3 main services that I offer. One is Pet Sit Weekly. Those are for my weekly clients. I usually see them every week, people that are at work or at school. And then I have Pet Sit Regular, and those are for my traveling clients that go on vacation or out of town, and they come and go as they please. And then I also have pet waste removal, and most of those are weekly clients as well. It does vary, but I'll go over that another time. As far as weekly clients, I normally have somewhere between 6 and 8 on my daily Monday through Friday schedule. And for weekends, usually somewhere between 3 and 4 clients on most weekends. So I'm done with Zoe's walk. It was roughly about 25 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and send a text to her mommy, let her know she had a good walk, and then we're going to head off to the next visit. All right, you guys, say bye, Zoe. Now we're off to Rocco's house.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, we're now at Rocco's house. He's a 12-year-old Australian Shepherd. He's extremely intelligent and as playful as a puppy. However, the weather's warming up here where we're at, so we go for shorter walks now. Also, remember my last video where I talked about other ways that I make money in my business? You did watch my other video, right? No. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Go watch it when we finish this video. Anyway, these books I make yearly and generate a few extra $1,000 yearly, about 3 or 4 hours worth of work per book. No big deal, but it's definitely something to consider. I'm sure I'll talk about it in another video, but they're very easy to make, and the clients eat them up. The clients love these books. I charge $34.99 for it. Anyway, let's grab Rocco. Alright guys, so Rocco wasn't home. That's another paid cancellation today. Maybe today wasn't the best day to take you guys along, or maybe this is exactly what my days look like, and this is the perfect day to show you guys. So let's talk about client communication now while I show Rocco from another day on screen, and I kind of go over with you guys how I communicate with my clients. Alright. So on screen now, I have an example of just a text message that I'll send to update my clients after every visit. It's just your very standard text letting them know how everything went, if the puppy went potty, and all that good stuff. And it's just a really good way to stay in constant communication with your client. You know, it's 2025. We've left the way of leaving paper notes behind, especially for those of you who have been doing it for a while. Back in the day, we used to use paper notes. But yeah, it's just a good, effective way to let the clients know how their dog is. And here's another text message. This one's from Rocco's mom, and it just turns out she had a last-minute emergency. Say bye, Rocco. So last but not least today, we have Jake. Jake's a 2-year-old Yorkie Poo who's full of energy, and he loves being outside going for his walks. I'm not going to bore you guys with the whole long walk. It's just another standard walk. I think me and Jake walked for about 25 minutes, and I put him back up, and that was the end of it. So in total, I had 7 clients today. We did 3, 4 canceled, but got paid for all of them. So to wrap up, today wasn't even a packed day, and it's still part of how I hit 6 figures doing something that I actually enjoy and love. After 17 years of doing this, I figured out what works and what doesn't work. Today's earnings were Today's earnings were $180. That's $75 that I physically had to work for and $105 in cancellation fees. Today I worked over a little over 2 hours. And I'm not bragging about the cancellations. I like to work, but over the years, I've set systems in place to stabilize my income from this very thing. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to work for yourself, be around dogs all day, and make real money doing it, I'll be sharing everything I've learned. So please be sure to subscribe if you're into that kind of thing. Also comment below any questions you may have. I'll answer all of them. And on screen now, I'll have that video that you somehow missed last time. And there'll be another video up there for you to enjoy. I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Look at all these keys we've got going in.